Stuttering John went up to Harlem yesterday to the Mike Tyson thing. Mike Tyson had this big press conference. Stuttering John didn't dare open his mouth. He said
he didn't answer any questions.
They didn't know who. He couldn't ask any questions. It wasn't like a press conference.
Oh, okay.
But there was so many angry black people there. When they saw that white skin of his, they were going nuts.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did he have that on tape?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Because everything was about the white man. We got all this stuff like, white man can't tell us who our heroes are, and they all love Joey Buttafuoco. Why can't we love Mike Tyson?
Oh, boy.
Like the white people love Joey Buttafuoco.
Yeah, they've been holding rallies. Joey got a big welcome home.
Yeah.
I remember.
He's a real hero.
Parade.
Yeah. It's just all this convoluted logic about the white man and how the white man is screwing with him. It's really cool.
Oh, come on, Howard. You're making
no.
You're making a big deal out of nothing.
Did you almost get your ass kicked?
It was one of the scariest moments of my life from being here.
Were you the only white guy there?
It was me and Grillo, the only two white guys in a sea of black people. And
are you just afraid because you're in the sea of
No.
black people?
I'm afraid because when I got there and I'm walking in, I have the camera. There's people behind me going, "Get that camera out of my face! Get that camera out of here! Get what are you crackers doing over here?" And it was just like, oh man.
Wait. Let's take a break and then I'll play the tape. You got to hear this.
And then all right, wait.
All right, wait till we get back.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened, Fred?
Okay.
Commit. Do it. Yeah.
We'll return to the Howie Stern Show.
Go on.
Can we wait till we come out of commercials?
Yeah.
Here's Howard.
Oh, man.
You blew your nose?
Yeah.
You got a big snot hanging out.
35 years ago, still the same snot-hanging douchebag. Some things never change when you're an idiot. If you're not an idiot, you learn. This guy is a moron.
Oh, man. Ow.
What's wrong with you?
Come on, what the hell is wrong with me? I'm blowing my nose.
Microbes. There was a big, let me see some microbes. Oh, you're a pig.
Is it gone? Is it gone? Anyway.
He doesn't blow his nose. He wipes it on his sleeve, on his snot watch. He's still a pig. He learned nothing all these years. He doesn't even know how to take care of himself. He's a retard. He's non-trainable.
Ask Gary about his snot box.
You got a snot box, Gary?
No, I was teasing John about something I did when I was about 18 years old.
18, I think a little bit older, Gary. I think about 24, 25.
What did you do?
This is crazy.
Come on, tell me.
What did you do, John?
John, shut the hell up. You're 59 years old and you're still doing that shit. And you cat shit in your bed, cat shit in your ad for selling your condo, beer cans all over your apartment. You're a frickin' 60-year-old pig.
He has a snot. He saved his snot in a box. He would wipe his snot in a box. Yes, you did.
You like...
I didn't save my
booger
snot.
box.
It's crazy.
Gary,
Didn't you?
No.
I've heard this story, too.
No. I picked my nose once and I wiped it on a box.
Yeah.
So the girl I was dating, she said it was my snocks instead of a box. So I didn't have a box that I saved it on. I wiped it on this box once.
She said you always wiped it on that box.
Yeah, like John was there. He's such a retard. It's unbelievable. This guy always lies, always has lied, and will continue to lie till his dying day next month.
All right. Hey, Billy, a lot of faxes coming in about you.
Yeah?
Billy may not be the biggest, no pun intended, humanitarian, and he wouldn't last a day in the mob, but he was right. Billy had to look out for number one, Billy. Sure, he could have walked out with John, Norma Ray Kay, but then he might have been small time, yuck for the rest of his life. You should really leave Billy alone. He's a funny little man, and you don't want him cracking up like that other midget, David Rappaport, and taking you and Robin with him into a tiny little grave. Billy, be strong. In show business, you have to step on people. And because you are size impaired, you can only do it if they're down.
So insightful.
Your pal, Gary T. P.S. It's pretty amazing that the Stern Show has successfully boycotted a certain product without even mentioning its name. I, for one, have stopped. I figured it out and stopped buying it. I used to have 2 or 3 a day. Son, Dan Foreman. All right. Well, don't boycott yet. Even though a lot of people have already begun the boycott.
Well, we can't help what people are doing on their own.
Right. So, all right. So we sent Stuttering John up to Harlem to cover this this Mike Tyson
Second
thing.
coming of Christ.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people in Harlem.
And I gotta say, I am here on the stupid because, like an idiot, I didn't realize what hat I had on, and I had it backwards.
What was it?
It was like a police academy hat.
Yeah.
And during the the white man's being the idiot, so they started mentioning how the cops are bad.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting with this stupid cop hat on, the only white guy in this crowd.
Did you take it off?
I went to take it off. And I said, well, if I do that, then they're gonna think I'm hiding something.
Mike Tyson, because
No, I could have yelled. The problem was, if I would have yelled one question, I would have to yell like 7 or 8 times before Tyson could hear. But by that time, the whole crowd would have heard.
and up on the stage, people were screaming about the white man.
Howard, I mean,
It probably was in your best judgment just to keep your mouth
yes,
shut.
I really, I got balls, but I'm not like suicidal.
Yeah, right.
I would have been killed.
Right.
But then
He's scared because he's a racist pig.
again, that would have been interesting.
That would have been funny if you got it on tape. Like all the people were screaming "Salam
Hey,
alaikum."
Whitey,
Hey, what?
Salam alaikum.
You hear that, you head to the hills.
Howard, put it this way, during one of the speeches, the lady goes to me, this black woman behind me goes, "Why aren't you clapping?" So I just said, "Okay, I'm clapping."
Really? They were watching?
Yeah.
Wow. You're not allowed to not clap.
Were there other reporter types there?
Yeah, because when I got in there, one of the guys I know, he was in the front, and he goes, "John, don't do it. Don't ask anything." What are you nuts?
Most of the news organizations, though, send over their black reporter, right?
No.
Really? They were white?
Yeah.
A lot of times on the news when there's a black story.
It's a black story gets black coverage.
Yeah, they had a Jewish story the other day. They had that guy Minton on ABC, in the local news. What's his name? Bill Minton? Tim Minton. Is he Jewish? Does he look like a Jewish guy?
The Jewish guy.
Yeah, it was like,
Jewish story.
yeah, because I see like a lot of times on NBC they send that guy Don Williams. You know that big black guy and he talks like this?
Very white.
Or him or Pablo Guzman. They send them over to all the black stories.
And Pablo covers
you know what,
all
Howard?
the gang stories.
Yeah, gangs and
and
stuff.
Hispanic stories.
But they have one of everything because they send the Asian woman down to Chinatown for like the Chinatown mob killing.
Yeah, Yang. I saw her on TV last night. And, yeah, they have one NG, her name is.
Yeah, Miss Ing.
Bang.
Most of the crews were propped up on vans, though, so they were above.
I'm surprised no one beat up the crews.
I'm really surprised there wasn't a riot because at one point when Tyson hadn't come on yet, they all started yelling, "Come on, we're hot, we're hot!"
All right, listen to this. So this is up on stage, right?
Right. This is a guy. John didn't know who any of these people were. It was a lot of ministers and stuff. And this guy's screaming about the white media.
Okay. Uh-oh. And you're standing there with a microphone and a police hat on.
This
Dope.
is not a friendly crowd.
When the white media says that Mike Tyson is a bad man, when the white media says that he's a thug, when the white media says that he is bad for sport, we got to ask ourselves the question, what did they say about Malcolm X? What did they say about Muhammad Ali? They said they would rather the mafia control boxing than Muhammad Ali and the Muslims. So we don't give 2 cents about what the press says. Somebody in our community.
I would have gotten right out of there.
But wait a minute. When did Mike Tyson become Malcolm X?
I don't know.
Yesterday.
The guy's a total meathead. And he raped a black woman.
At his greatest moment, he was a guy who took a couple of punches to the head.
So I said it would have fit a lot better if he'd raped a white woman. Would have been much better.
Yeah, that was a political act.
Yeah, exactly. The only cog in the wheel is that there's this black woman whose life is completely ruined.
So we don't even talk
But
about probably what Mike did.
Yeah.
God forgives. We must forgive, Mike.
Right. That's the whole big thing up there.
Salam alaikum. Because they've been wrong more often than they've been right. Is that right or wrong?
All right, now the next guy.
Mike Tyson was too stupid to rape the right color. Whoops. That would
You
have been.
think they've now instructed?
Thank God there were a couple of women who stood up and said, "I'm not going to allow a parade for this Mike Tyson up in my Harlem," because it was so encouraging. But then you got the kook factor out there that just forgives any kind of criminal act. And he served his time. He paid his debt, but you don't have to have a hero's welcome for the guy.
What is the parade about?
Yeah, I'm not saying the guy didn't do his time. The guy did his time.
Because he's a black entrepreneur. That's what I'm saying. That
he's a guy who can beat up people.
I heard a black guy on the sports radio show this morning saying that he was at the rally yesterday and he could tell by being there that Mike Tyson is rehabilitated and he's on the right road.
Oh,
just by standing in that audience, you can tell.
He knew.
He knew.
So he knew Marion Barry would be a good mayor.
Well, it's the same, it sounds like the same kind of rhetoric that got Marion Barry elected in Washington.
Yeah, the white media is out to get everyone. The white media attacks just about anybody.
Or that whole attitude that
David Dinkins, worst mayor. And then this mayor we got now, the 2 black mayors, corrupt, full of crap dudes. But John is a liberal, not a racist, from Long Island. So listen to this little midget.
White people can't tell us who to vote for. White people can't tell us who our heroes are.
Right. Yeah, well, that's a great hero. You got your hero.
That doesn't mean you have to go and accept every bad person.
Right.
Well, that's a great lead into the next clip. They talk about...
Yeah, we're going to show you. We're going to admire rapists.
A rapist.
A
rapist. I'm a rapist.
You know what it is? How when I was there, it's white against black. That's how it is. It's just like
this country is getting split down the middle in a war.
I don't see how we're ever going to be able to get along.
Did you tell people your name was Melendez, that you're Spanish?
No, but I had my gold cross hanging out.
That ain't going to help you.
What's that going to do? They're not
What
vampires.
are you, vampires? They won't bite you in the neck.
Blackula.
Blackula. Come here, we're going to bite you. All right, so who's next?
Well, they say that since the white community has a hero who's a felon, it's okay that the black community has one.
And I'm saying to the brothers and sisters,
Ladies, kids.
that as the white people in Long Island can proclaim that rapists go but a few cold as their hero, then we can proclaim Mike Tyson as our hero.
Oh, man, what logic. That's great logic.
Really, man.
Even OJ's confused.
Yeah, Joe Buttafuoco's a real hero out on Long Island. You have people shooting at him. Yes, just white people are stupid. We'll be stupid, too. Would you,
It's a working plan.
Yeah, nobody puts people... When they have parades for Joey Buttafuoco...
I'm sure a bunch of ministers showed up
Yeah.
to welcome Joey home.
Yeah, a lot of white ministers were there. The electronic equipment. Probably electrocute the place. Too late.
Go up in smoke now.
Yeah. Salam alaikum, my ass. Look at this.
Goodbye, white media.
Yeah, here goes the white media. Up
The
in
white
smoke.
media is burning up. The white media electrocutes itself.
I don't know why I'm near equipment. I just
Insist on working it.
I lost this. Oh, good. I've been waiting to hear a lot of this stuff.
Every black man under the sun is under attack. You can't be good enough for white folks. Michael Jackson was the best Negro you ever could be. He even bleached his skin white. But Michael Jackson today is under attack. Is that right?
He's putting them down.
I know.
But the point is, they act as if Michael didn't do anything. Michael was getting carte blanche everywhere he went until some problems cropped up. It wasn't like he was doing nothing and everybody started attacking him.
Well, a white man glued down Rodney King's gas pedal.
Do you hear that woman?
Such a logical argument.
If you go back a little bit, as this guy's talking, there's a woman standing next to John yelling, "That's right, that's right."
It's illogical arguments. There's crazy people up there. Ray Washington.
Yeah,
Anyone care about her?
you know,
What's
black
up?
woman
I
be
was like,
proud.
the one black woman next to me, like, I think she had, like, I think it hit her right in the head at that moment. She was like, she goes, yeah, why do we let all these criminals back into the society? They only do it again anyway. I was like, I think it just hit her right there.
There might be some of this was wrong.
You know who stood up for Mike Tyson? They said that they sent a fax and everything. Maya Angelou.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's like behind him.
That's good. She's a great woman. She's a real great woman. She should write more poetry that nobody understands.
Suddenly the Pulitzer seems worthless.
Yeah.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Did that happen?
Is my
Is that it? I wish there was more.
Yeah, that's it.
wasn't that enough?
Meanwhile, I was going to send Gay Rich to the gay parade.
Yeah.
But it was Gay Rich's idea.
Yeah.
Gay Rich goes, I want to cover the gay parade. Write me some questions. I'm going to go ask people.
Wonderful.
And he was bugging everybody. He wanted to go cover the gay parade.
They kept telling me. I don't
He kept telling you. Now, all of a sudden, he comes in, I'm not covering the gay parade.
Why?
I'm scared.
Well, I will if you want.
You want to cover it? You cover it. What's his deal?
I don't understand.
What's he afraid of?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. Come on in, Rich.
He's so gay.
They got to me.
It's like if I was blocking that crowd, I wouldn't have been scared.
Right. Oh, there's Gay Rich's theme music. Gentle Gay Rich music. What happened?
I'm safely.
Although hot butt play probably would have been among the topics.
We're going to give John the same question.
Hot butt play. Excuse me. I'm here covering the gay parade. Are you into hot butt